Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. We are doing another episode of Breaking Bad. We finished the season 2 finale. Okay, so now we're on season 3. So last episode, absolutely insane. Like that episode actually hurt. Like it hurt emotionally and mentally. It was such a good episode, but it was like my emotions, my heart, everything hurts. It was brutal. Like I wasn't expecting it to be that brutal. The episode started with Jessie waking up and finding Jane dead, that she OD'd, and from right then and there, the acting just went, it was like so good and so freaking sad. Jessie was not, obviously he loved her. Oh my god, that scene when he was hugging Walter. The acting that like, the past 2 episodes from like Walter whenever he was watching Jane die, and then Jessie last episode, the acting from the 2 actors, phenomenal. I was literally crying last episode. It was so sad. And then they freaking did that to us at the end with the whole plane crash thing. I was like, oh, like it all came together. Like this entire season they've been like hinting at something big happening, and we all thought it had to do with like Walter being caught or something. At least I did. And then like at the very end it's like, nope, it's actually a result of some of Walter's actions. And you wouldn't think that something like letting someone die would cause so much turmoil and pain in the future, to the point where her father accidentally kills however many people. There was 2 different planes, they crashed into each other. There was probably, because with the little bear, there was probably a child on that plane. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it. It's so terrible. The other thing too was that Skylar is kicking Walter out of their house because when Walter was having surgery, he accidentally, you know, he was like high on drugs. He accidentally let it slip that he had 2 cell phones, and it kind of like reignited that suspicion within her. So during that entire time she decided to go digging when he was recovering from cancer. Her initial thought was that he was cheating. She found out that he's not. She thought it was with Gretchen. She called Gretchen. Gretchen told her like, no, we're not having an affair, but I never paid for his treatment. So she's like, oh shit, where'd he get the money from? I think she knows pretty much that there's something criminal going on with Walter and like what he's, or where he's getting his money from, and she just kind of like kicked him out. I mean, well, she's going away for the weekend, and then she's like, by the time I get back you better be gone, which I think is ridiculous. I understand her anger. Like it's totally fine. Like what Walter did and what Walter continued to do, which is lying, was not right, and you have every right to be mad at him. However, I think you owe not just him but yourself an explanation. Like you should listen to what he has to say. She's kind of a hypocrite in that sense, that she didn't want to listen to Walter because with her boss, who she found out was doing criminal activities, which I think was money laundering. I don't really know like business things, but he was taking money from somewhere and putting it into his company so that they don't go bankrupt. She was quick to forgive him. Like, well, she wasn't quick to forgive him. She was like, she listened to him. She thought about it for a night, and then she was quick to forgive him, and she came back to work and let him drive her to the hospital and everything. You can't be a hypocrite and listen to one person's story that is doing criminal activities and then completely not listen to the other person's story who is also doing criminal activities. Because at least with Walter, he has a good excuse. The fact that y'all don't have any money, he has cancer, he's dying, and he has a baby on the way. Like maybe, I don't know, just maybe listen to him. I'm not saying forgive him. I'm not saying don't be mad at him, because she has every right to be mad at him, but at the very least you could listen to him. So we're gonna go ahead and get into episode 1 called No Mas. Is this Mexico? The only reason why I say that is because it's yellow. Somebody pointed out that like always the Mexican, like any show or movie with Mexico, it's always yellow. Huh? Okay. Is this gonna be, oh, okay. What an introduction. What? Wait. Are they twins? They look a lot alike. Oh, is that a picture of Walter? I can't tell. Looks like it, yeah. What does that mean? Love how they drew his nose.
Final death toll now stands at 167.
167.
Oh, this mid-air collision has left many, as the FAA confirmed it was indeed a lone air traffic controller's fateful mistake.
El nombre del hombre es Donald Margolis.
Oh my god.
Margolis,
Oh my
a 19-year
god.
veteran of the FAA.
While it's now known that Margolis had recently lost a daughter to a
drug overdose a month before, his troubled daughter Jane Margolis, aged 26, apparently had a long history of substance abuse.
Oh my god. That is such a horrible situation. Like, how many people? 167 people died because of his mistake.
Does your husband go along with that? Does he know? Well, I mean, he certainly knows we're separated, so. Has he moved out?
No.
We're in the process of moving him out, yeah.
Oh my god. Is she filing for divorce?
Well, you definitely want to maintain residency in your actual home. It just puts you in a better position in regards to custody. 2 children?
What a
Yes. They need to stay with me.
do they? She has no right to go to a divorce lawyer and
Maybe 15.
try to divorce him without even talking to him first.
Yes. You want another waffle? I still got the iron out. I could, cut up some banana.
Good, be mad at her. Bro, they didn't even tell their children, I mean, their child, it's the one that, you know, can understand what is going on.
Not as high end as the Oakwood, but you know, not as corporate, so.
Hey, would you please just...
Hey Dad, it's me.
Girl, oh!
I'm not okay. I don't know what the hell's going on. Nobody's telling me jack shit around
Hey,
here.
Flynn.
You can't be mad at him.
Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Can you just give me a ride to school?
Take you to school?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, please take it on your mother.
Really, no.
This situation just makes me so angry because there was literally no, like, thought process behind kicking him out. Like, did you even think about your children? You didn't even tell them what was going on. Well, you're one child who can, again, understand what's going on. You didn't even tell them. Like, what were you expecting? Everything to be fine and dandy when he comes home and doesn't see his father? All of his stuff is gone? Like, how hard is it to use 2 brain cells to think these things through? And then get mad about it.
May I have your attention, please?
Oh, call back to season 1, cutting off the crust.
Is there anyone else?
I wonder if Walter is feeling like he's the one who caused this. His actions caused this to happen. And like a weird butterfly effect.
Anyway, the seat was standing perfectly upright in his front yard, right next to his CDs, because, like, he has CDs, but there was still a pair of legs buckled into them.
Oh, God.
Human legs.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying.
Maybe we should hear from the faculty.
Oh.
Certainly this tragedy didn't only affect our students. Mr. White, would you like to say something?
Oh my God, they always call him out. This is like the 3rd time.
Welcome back.
Oh my God. Yes, welcome back from cancer and a tragedy.
I guess what I would want to say is to look on the bright side.
Oh no.
Neither plane was full. You know, the 737 was what? Maybe 2/3 full, I believe, right? Yes? Maybe
Great
3/4
speech,
full.
Walter.
Well, at any rate, in 1977, 2 fully loaded 747s crashed into each other on Tenerife. Does anybody know how big a 747 is? I mean, it's way bigger than a 737.
That's what you get for handing him the microphone. I do the same shit. Hand me the microphone one more time, I dare ya.
Why don't you just come inside?
He's
It's
not
your
allowed.
house.
Yeah, really. Y'all are wrong for keeping him in the dark. Like, at least say something, anything. Oh, me and your father are having troubles right now. We don't get along right now. Literally anything. Oh. Yeah. Look what you're doing to your child. Like, come on, people.
Why you gotta treat him like this? Why you gotta be like this? Why can't you just talk even?
Yes, go off on her.
You know, try not to hold it against him. You know, I mean, the poor kid, he's probably just dying of curiosity.
Yeah,
You know,
and
I
confused.
guess it would be
natural for him to wonder. I mean, he's probably just wondering, you know, what is it?
Yeah,
that
no
has gone
crap.
so wrong for me that my mom.
Jessie, we never hear from you. What's going on? You can tell me I'm full of shit. It's okay. I don't mind. Just, come on. Let us in on it.
I never, okay, like I've never had to deal with like or go to one of these, but I never understood the group thing because
Like,
I hate talking in groups.
what
So like,
makes
what if
you
you're
the
like one of
expert?
those people?
I don't think I ever said I was that.
Yeah, but you're the one sitting here, right? Telling us thus and so. Be happy, forgive yourself, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever really hurt anybody? Did you ever really hurt someone?
I killed my daughter. I was high on cocaine and I was drunk. Cocaine wasn't an issue because I had
Jesse's-
2 grams the night before as a birthday
Jesse's
present.
face is
I
kind
had
of
plenty
funny.
left.
He's like,
But I was out of vodka. The clock is ticking, so I jump in my truck. She's my 6-year-old daughter. She's waiting at the end of the driveway. So,
How do you not hate yourself?
I did hate myself for a long time. But it didn't stop me from drinking and getting high. It just made it that much worse. Self-hatred, guilt, it accomplishes nothing.
yeah,
It just stands in the way.
he's got a point
Way of what?
of becoming a better person.
Change.
Yeah. It's okay to change. And I know for him it probably feels wrong. Like if he does change, he's like leaving Jane behind and leaving his guilt leaving his guilt behind, which he thinks he probably deserves. But it's necessary if you want to be a better person for Jane. I actually really like the rehabilitation center he's at. Seems like a really good place. Walter sounded, oh, it's a good place. Oh, are you finally coming to talk?
Is this a good time to talk?
Oh, she's gonna give him the divorce papers. Oh my god, she makes me so angry. Like, how are you, like, again, how are you gonna forgive your boss, totally be fine with him committing criminal activities, but as soon as Walt does it, you hand him divorce
Why
papers?
are you even thinking this way? Is it to punish me?
I am not punishing you all.
This is punitive, is what this is. We are happily married. I am happily married. I am happy.
Well,
We're just,
I don't know how, honestly.
would you even consider, I mean, Jesus. You come in here and you wave these papers in my face when there's a whole other entire side to this thing. There's your side and there's my side, and you haven't heard my side yet. You haven't heard any of it at all.
You're a drug dealer.
Are you serious?
No, what?
Oh, Walter.
What?
How did she find out?
How else could you possibly make that kind of money?
He's a prostitute? Why is that the first thing she goes to? Even though it's correct. Like, don't get me wrong. But, like...
That Pinkman kid.
Oh, okay.
Methamphetamine. I'm a manufacturer. I'm not a dealer.
Oh,
Yeah, he just makes it.
Per se. Just kind of, listen.
no.
There are a lot of angles to this, okay? It's complicated. All right? So please, listen.
Why is she, like,
Let's just
traumatized
sit
by
back
hearing
down
that
and we'll talk it
news?
through.
I'm gonna make you a deal, Walt.
That's not even that
I
bad of
won't
a...
tell Hank, and I won't tell your children, or anybody else. Nobody will hear it from me, but only if you grant me this divorce and stay out of our lives.
No, Scott.
I mean it. Now let me the hell out of here before I throw up.
Dramatic. Okay, hold on. I gotta wait for the episode to end because I got a lot of words here. Oh, good job, Jessie. Oh, are they gonna live together? Oh.
Oh, it was Jane's dad who accidentally crashed them together because he was so torn up.
Let me stop you right there, all right? You are not responsible for this. Not in any way, shape, or form.
You either run from things or you face them, Mr. White.
Well, what exactly does that mean?
I learned it in rehab. It's all about accepting who you really are. I accept who I am.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm the bad guy.
Making a change in my life is what it is. And I'm at something of a crossroads. And it's brought
He
me
scares
to
me. The way he's just staring at him.
I'd like you to hear my offer, notwithstanding.
It won't change my mind. I'm sorry.
$3 million. 3 months of your time.
He's like, yeah, it changed my mind.
I have money. I have more money than I
Oh,
know how to spend.
come on, Walter.
What I don't have is my family. The answer is still no.
I don't think he takes no for an answer, right? He doesn't seem the type to do that. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, shit.
What the hell's going on in there?
I don't know where you're running to. Best bet would have just been to kept driving. They don't talk much, do they? I don't think I've heard a single word from them. Kaboom. Yeah, not even bothered by it. So, that, oh, why do I look so, I don't understand my height. It's very confusing. Alrighty, so that was the end of the episode. Okay, so the main thing I want to talk about is Skylar and Walter, because Skylar, oh, listen, I really try. I try to understand her motivations, but she just, I don't understand her. I don't understand her is the problem, I think. Like, I don't understand her thought process. Compare this situation to her and her boss. She was more than forgiving to her boss whenever she found out that he was doing criminal, which, by the way, is money laundering as bad as drug dealing? I don't know, because where's her boss getting that money from? Where's the money coming from? And she has the audacity to, oh, I'm gonna throw up about this news, to be like upset about it. Like, it doesn't, okay, maybe it's just me personally, but it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Like, I understand it's illegal, but like at the same time, like I said, she just found out her boss was doing something equally as bad, and she was totally forgiving to him. She didn't even like listen to what Walter had to say. She had in her in her mind that he was drug dealing. Like, that entire time, she just did not let him explain his story, like his side of it. I mean, yes, time and time again, Walter had lied to her, and I completely understand her being mad. You have every right to be mad, but then at the very least, you need to hear. And the fact that she didn't even tell Walter Jr. anything, like, they literally just came home one day, and then all of Walter's stuff was gone, and he's like, where's my dad? And nobody said shit. Like, they wouldn't tell him anything. Like, I think that's one of like the most frustrating things about this entire thing, is the fact that y'all just didn't tell him anything. She wants to go for a divorce, which I honestly, Walter, at this point, just let her do it. The thing is, like, she'll take custody of the kids, and that is not good. Like, he'll probably never see his kids again, and I bet you she'll use anything to her advantage to take custody of those kids. At least hear his side of the story and what he has to say, and maybe, you know, learn some empathy and understand why he's doing what he's doing. And maybe, I don't know, the fact that he had cancer and was gonna die in like 2 days was like a big part in why he's doing what he's doing. I don't know, like, it makes me angry. You need to think about things, you know? Okay, so that was enough about my rant with a freaking Skylar. Everything else in this episode was really good. Jessie going to rehab. I'm still, I know he's not okay. Like, I know going to rehab and then coming out like, oh, he's perfectly fine. I know that's not the case. But, I think he's recovering. I don't know. I really hope he doesn't get back into drugs. The whole Jane and her father situation, the plane crash situation, was just horrible. I know Walter, well, the way he said it was really harsh and not a good time or place to say it, but you will overcome certain situations like that. You just need to let time heal you, I guess. So yeah, that'll be it for today's reaction. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode. So goodbye and have a nice life.